Welcome to Durbania. I'm Durbin, my second time going live. I'm doing my best with the lighting here, but I'm in the movie theater parking lot. Just saw Alien Covenant, so this is my first ever live spoiler-free review. So me and my little facehugger friend, we're just gonna go ahead and spoiler-free review this movie. I really did enjoy Alien Covenant. I thought this was a fantastic movie. I had a lot more fun with this than I thought I was going to have. I didn't know what to expect. I did that live video a little bit earlier about what my expectations going in were. A couple of things that I covered was, one of my expectations is that this movie was going to ignore Prometheus or kind of gloss over. I mean, not like completely ignore it, but, you know, gloss over it. And this movie did not do that. It didn't gloss over it. It stuck with it. It went back to Prometheus. It answered a lot of different questions. So without getting all, spoiler talkish-y about it, I'll just say I was satisfied with the way that this movie tied in Prometheus. I was very satisfied with how it went back and made Prometheus kind of a part of it. So, that was really cool to me. So, yeah, I really enjoyed that. That was really cool to see how they incorporated the storylines of Prometheus and continued a lot of some of the deeper themes of Prometheus. One of the things that I really, really enjoyed about this movie is, so many ways, this really felt like Michael Fassbender's movie. He was pretty much the star of this movie. Now, each of these Alien movies has done something very interesting with the synthetics, with the androids, with their characteristics. If you go back and look at Cody Leach's and my reviews of this franchise, we talk a lot about that because it is the stuff that we do find the most fascinating. And so one of the things that I found incredibly fascinating about this is, actually, can I really get into it? Because a lot of it would be spoilers. Here's what I will say. Michael Fassbender just did an amazing job. And in this one, he was a synthetic named Walter, had a completely different accent than David in Prometheus. But what they did with him, what they did with his character, it was just absolutely fantastic. And Michael Fassbender did an amazing job with what they did with his role. I can't wait for Cody's and my spoiler talk, which we're going to be doing later this weekend, because that's one of the things that I am really, really, really excited to dive into is Michael Fassbender's role in this. The things that he did, the way that he portrayed this role. It was just, I think Michael Fassbender was probably the most fascinating part of this movie and this character's journey, this character's arc. That to me was incredibly interesting. Probably one of the best performances I've seen from, is it Danny McBride? I don't know. I'm just used to seeing him in comedies. So this was really cool to see him in something serious. So I really, really enjoyed seeing that. That was really, really fun. And hey, to the person that is now watching me live, I just want to say hello. Anyway, so that was really, really cool, the way that, just to see him be serious. I've seen him be funny a lot. I think one of my favorite roles I've seen him in is Tropic Thunder. I love Tropic Thunder. That is a great movie. And so now to see him come in this and be something serious and have some emotional scenes and he was really good. So I really enjoyed that. Our leading lady in this one, I apologize because I forget her name and I was kind of excited to get here and do this live, so I didn't look it up. But she was really good in this movie too. She was a strong character, and this movie does a lot of cool stuff with strong female characters. Sigourney Weaver and Noomi Pace. Wow, totally said her name wrong. But they did a really great job with her in this movie, and I greatly, greatly enjoyed it. I'm trying to think, what else can I hit now that I'm live? Hey, Ryan, how you doing? Yes, I am glad I enjoyed the movie too, and I hope you enjoy it when you see it tomorrow. And honestly, Ryan, I think you will enjoy it. I mean, it was a good one. A lot of things that I liked. Visually, it was fantastic. So kind of like Prometheus, one of the awesome things about Prometheus was how visually cool Prometheus was. And the musical score in Prometheus was just awesome. This movie continued that. Visually, it was fantastic. They did a great job with the aliens. And one of my biggest pet peeves with Prometheus is we have an established lore. We have an established way that these aliens come into being. And if you've seen Prometheus, you know the movie doesn't really stick to that. It kind of does its own little thing. And I felt like Alien Covenant was a nice bridge. Maybe I've said too much, but I will say no more on that because it was just fascinating how they bridge that gap between Prometheus and Alien Covenant, or how Alien Covenant bridged that gap. So I don't know. I feel like this movie is left open for something more before we even get to the movie Alien, but it did a really good job answering some of my questions, if not raising some. And yeah, you're right, Ryan. Those visuals in Prometheus were absolutely amazing, and the visuals in this are absolutely amazing. And I love the musical score in this. Like, there's a one of the, every time an intense scene would happen, there was this music, this tone that you would hear, and that tone is playing in my head right now, and it was truly creepy, and I really liked it. Every time I heard that, I went, "Oh no, something's going down. What's going down?" And so, like, that was really, really cool. Beyond that, there were some things that were predictable. There were a couple things that I called. One of the things that drives me crazy in these kinds of movies is, what are you doing? First off, not listening to the person who says, "Hey, I know we're getting a signal from that planet, but that's not on the itinerary, and we have 2,000 colonists, so we need to go on the plan and not go off the plan, because that would be bad." First off, you have to listen to that advice. It's not listening to that advice where all bad things happen. Golly, they never freaking learn in these movies. But then, if you have to go on that planet, do not wander off alone. Why would you wander off alone? Wandering off alone is the very next thing that brings all trouble. But I guess if we didn't have people disobeying smart people in movies like this, and if we don't have dumb people wandering off alone in the woods on a foreign planet not knowing what they're going to find, then we really wouldn't have a plot in a movie. So I guess on the one hand, it frustrates me that people could be that dumb. But on the other hand, I'm super excited about it because it delivered us a fantastic movie. Gosh, wow. Anyway, I enjoyed this movie a lot, and I think I'm going to stop now, because if I keep going, I run the risk of spoilers. So, Cody Leach and I, at some point this weekend, we're going to get together, we're going to record our spoiler talk, and I'm super excited to do that, because there is so much that I want to talk about, and so much more that I want to dig into, but that would all be spoilers. So, keep a weather eye out for that. That's going to be on Cody Leach's channel. We did all the reviews of these Alien franchise movies. The odds are on my channel, the evens are on his channel, and I think we had a lot of fun with that. And so we have one more to go, and we're closing this out until they probably make another one of these movies. So I'm super excited to talk to Cody Leach, and I hope you guys check that out too. If you've never seen Cody Leach's channel, I'd go over there and check that out, because it is a really cool channel. And yeah, so that's it for my review for Alien Covenant. I should give this a letter grade, shouldn't I? I'm going to give it an A-. I was highly entertained. It was very action-packed. The visuals were amazing. The music was incredible. So much of this movie I just thought was done right. It just, it wasn't like some of those other Alien movies. Oh, yeah, AVP, that's definitely now a fan film. Has nothing to do with this franchise. And I'm okay with that now, because I think this movie did a great job. So anyway, I really enjoyed this movie. If you like sci-fi horror, I think you would need to see this movie. If you like the Alien franchise, I think you should see this movie. So I'm giving it an A-. I really enjoyed it. What did you think of this movie? Let me know in the comments while you're there. Hit that subscribe button and become a Durbanian. Next to the subscribe button, click that bell. That way you can be notified the moment I do live videos like this. I got some ideas for other live videos I want to do actually really soon, and I'm looking forward to that. So lots of really good things coming in the future. So hit that bell. That way you are notified when all that stuff drops. I'm Durbin. Thank you so much for checking out Durbania spoiler-free review live from the car in the dark. All right.